Welcome back to Florence, welcome back to Pitti Uomo 109. Today we will dive into the worst that classic menswear has to offer. Come with me. Alright, so thinking about no-goes, is there anything about Pitti or the classic menswear scene you really don't like?
Well,
The
about
peacocks maybe, or...
no, because
Okay.
they have their own vibe that is like fun spirited. So I enjoy being able to see that dynamic of Pitti. But the other side of Pitti that I'm not really enthused about are like the really crazy, like I'm gonna wear a mask type of thing.
More fashion week kind of
Too
vibes, you know?
It's like it's fine for Fashion Week. That makes total sense here. But for here, when I come here, I want to see like the tailoring. I want to see the menswear in its finest because that's where you get the example from. And so that's what I like to be able to see the most.
So you think this is like what separates Pitti from other fashion weeks and it
Exactly.
should stay that way?
Oh,
Exactly.
definitely, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. I really love it when I come here and am able to see that. Because I remember growing up and going to New York City and being able to see the people on Wall Street wearing the big overcoats during wintertime and the suits. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. And so coming here, it's like, that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
So apart from all the fun and joy, what's your, I don't know, what's the thing you hate most in classic menswear or maybe about Pitti?
Well, I think Pitti's been going for so long that there are some guys who are still who got into classic menswear 10, 20 years ago and are still wearing what they would have worn back then. And I don't think that's actually like a very classic silhouette. But people. I think a lot of people in general will find one aesthetic and stick to it forever. People should try new things. A lot of people here should definitely try new things.
But isn't classic menswear supposed to be timeless? You know, maybe they got that wrong.
I see outfits and I know what time they're from. I see a 2010s outfit and I know that it's from the 2010s and not timeless. Because even like I think at least in the U.S. the 1950s were known for slim tailoring. The 2010s tailoring was way slimmer than that. It just did not look right to me. Not everything is timeless. I can delineate things by era, and people who are on recent trends are not timeless as they think they are.
Is timelessness maybe even an illusion?
I would say so. I mean, because even if you think about suits the way we wear them, they've been around for 100 years. That's not an eternity, right? Maybe like leather sandals. Somebody like when I was talking on the internet at some point, somebody was like, leather sandals are pretty close to timeless. They've been around for like a couple thousand years. The styles have changed, but there will be a point in human history where we stop wearing clothes, probably. So nothing is timeless, but there are things that are more classic, things that last longer. Cuts that I think are more classic, like I think golden era tailoring is always going to look good, even if it's not on trend. But yeah.
So is there something you absolutely hate that maybe a piece of garment or certain people you wish
I
wouldn't
hate
be here?
to sound so negative, but I mean, the most outlandish things are easy to rack on, but everyone does that, and I don't know. It's fun to look at, but I have a very hard time for the people who dress in a certain way that's been around for maybe the last 10 years or so, where it's always the same cut of everything. It's skin tight, it's very short, it's like extremely colorful, footwear with a lot of extra bling bling and a hat that does not really fit them. I'm not and also, of course, wearing your coat on your shoulders instead of, there are sleeves there for a reason. Okay, now I did go into a rant.
That's okay. That's what I want. So it sounds like the typical Pitti peacock. Is that what you mean?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm not a big fan of the look.
What's the worst thing about Pitti, or maybe classic menswear in general?
I mean, my main take is that this entire world is, it's not everyone, right? But it can be quite serious at times, and so the thing is that this seriousness can drive people away, people who are not interested yet and who would have been interested in the craft if they had been introduced to it in a more, let's say, unconventional or funny manner, can be deterred by the way it looks, by the seriousness of it all. So that's what I dislike about it. That's the first thing, and the other thing is just posturing, because there's a lot. Sometimes it's not everyone, but some people, and most people here can tell when this happens. Sometimes posture, and that's not quite nice, because it sends a message that you have to be a certain person to be able to enjoy classic menswear, and I don't think that's true. And the thing about posturing is that some people can behave in a way that is not true to themselves to fit in what they believe classic menswear should be, instead of just being themselves and wearing classic menswear.
So fulfilling expectations of others instead of
their own. Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's it.
So is there anything about the classic menswear or maybe the vintage community or about Pitti that you don't like?
I mean, I think it's like anything, you know. When you have people, you have problems. You have enough people. So I guess, like, you know, I know that there's sometimes there's like a competition going on, and that's just, I understand it too, and like people are competing, but it's like we actually really shouldn't compete, because right here we are such a small community really in terms of like world communities, and we really need to stay together. So I think it's probably that people don't support each other as much as they could, because everyone here is unique, everyone brings something different, and everyone has a voice and should be proud of that. So I would say that. I know there's a bit of competition going off the ball stuff, but yeah, look, it's more just like a let's just stand together type thing more, and focus on that really. I feel like I dodged your question completely. But
No, it's absolutely fine. I 100% agree with you. Support each other.
Yeah.
We are basically a niche in a niche. So
correct. Yeah, I mean, it's like, look around, like, you know, we can all be pretty influential. Like I say, we all have something unique to offer, and we all have an audience because we're unique, you know. So don't try to be like someone else, because who you are is going to connect with a certain audience that I cannot reach. So yeah, lean into that, obviously. I mean, it's cliche, obviously, but it's true.
Actually, now you've unlocked something, because my friend Mila and I were just talking about that on our way down. You just have fun. Don't take yourself too seriously. And it's all about getting to know others in the industry and networking and just enjoying menswear and enjoying dressing up. And don't be so uptight or, you know, looking down at someone if, you know, you don't know them or whatever. Like, it should just be about having fun and enjoying each other's company. Because, I mean, we're all here for the same reason. So
that's a great point to close the video, actually. So it's not all negative. Thank you so much. Have a great Pitti.
Thank you. And yeah.
That's it for today. That's it for this video. If you're interested in more videos, more classic menswear or Pitti content, check out my other videos, left and right. See you next time. Bye.